Now that you know the basic techniques, you're ready to fabricate and install Armaflex. The simplest installation is the slide-on installation of Armaflex tubing onto uninstalled piping. Slide-on tubing can be used on straight piping and angles up to 45 degrees. Again, be sure to push, never pull the Armaflex. Cut links so that they overlap approximately 1/8 of an inch, so that you can achieve just a slight compression at the joints once the piping is installed. When installing the tubing, apply a thin coat of adhesive to both ends. Allow the adhesive to set until tacky to form a snug compressed joint. Remember, recommended temperature during application of 520 adhesive is 40 degrees Fahrenheit or above. By the way, when installing slip-on tubing, it's a good idea to cover the exposed end of the piping to keep dust from entering it. This is especially important on refrigerant lines. On existing piping, you have two options when installing Armaflex. You can use Armaflex pre-slit self-adhesive tubing or non-self-adhesive tubes that you slit along the trademark printing. Whichever material you're using, after applying adhesive, if you're using non-self-sealed tubing, you'll want to follow these same techniques to ensure a proper bond between both surfaces of the slit tubing. Using the heel of your thumb, carefully press the surfaces together, working your way along the length of the pipe, applying moderate pressure. Armacell also provides handy pre-insulated pipe hangers to alleviate the stress and compression associated with hanging pipes and standard pipe hangers. While there is a field method for relieving this stress using dowels as support, it's much easier and less time-consuming to use Armaflex pre-insulated pipe hangers with self-sealing seams. Armaflex 520 adhesive is used on the ends as described to provide a tight seal. Again, recommended temperatures during application of 520 adhesive is 40 degrees Fahrenheit or above. The greatest benefits to using pre-insulated pipe hangers are labor savings and a foam-to-foam bond. Before we finish with piping, what about installing Armacell tubulate polyethylene on domestic water lines? All the procedures are the same as with other Armaflex tubing, but polyethylene is a stiffer material, so it is less forgiving with mitered angles. When using tubulate, try to cut at exact angles. Seams are sealed with Armaflex 520 adhesive or self-adhesive tubulate is also available. Recommended temperatures during application of 520 adhesive is 40 degrees Fahrenheit or above.